And if you guys didn't have an idea of how close we were to the actual cruise ship, as we walk out of the hotel, there she is, the Sky Princess. All right, guys, so far I was correct about the way we load in. Guys, I don't know how much of that I'm going to leave in there because that's going to be pretty long. Getting my medallion on so that I can just board the ship. But as you can see, the parking worked exactly the way that I determined it was going to work. So I don't know, feel proud of myself. Even though it's pointless and meaningless, I still feel proud of myself. Now, I'm on a different level, but these are the elevators that I came up. Actually, after walking the crosswalk yesterday, these are the elevators I came to, and we went back down. I did something right. All right, so now we're in line. We're still early. They haven't opened the doors yet to let people in. You're really not supposed to start boarding until about 10:30, and it's only about 10 o'clock right now. So we got here a little bit early, and now we're just waiting. All right, guys, our line just started moving, and then we're moving relatively quickly, and there's a line to my right that is not. And that's because with Princess Cruises, you have what's called green lane, which means we had all of our paperwork done ahead of time. We uploaded photos from our passports, we had our medallions mailed to us, so we have everything we need. Our boarding pass is automatically downloaded to our phone, so we get to go in pretty quick. And these people here, for one reason or another, weren't able to get all that process done, so they have to stand in a different line to finish the process, and then they can board as well. All right, guys, so we've made it through security and the check-in process, so now we're actually boarding the Sky Princess. This is actually a lot easier than it was when we were in Seattle because we're not going out of the country, so we didn't have to do the whole customs thing. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so I thought we were getting right on the ship, but apparently we're in like a boarding waiting room, waiting for them to call our group number, and then we can board the ship. But this is just the last step before actually getting on the boat. All right, out of the waiting room, and I think now we're actually going to board the ship. There we go. We are on the ship, headed up to the Lido deck to hang out. Alright guys, now that we're on the ship, we decided to head up to the Lido deck. We've not had anything to eat or drink yet this morning. no coffee even, which you guys know is pretty hard for me. So we're gonna grab a bite to eat and then meet up with some of our other friends. Okay guys, now that we have eaten some lunch and our bellies are nice and full, and I even grabbed a cup of coffee, the next step was on Embarkation Day, you have to do what's called a muster drill. Now, back when we did Carnival cruise ships, everybody had to meet at a certain time in a certain area. But after COVID, they've changed these policies a little bit, and it's actually really simple on Princess because you have a medallion, and there's the medallion app that you have on your cell phone. You can watch the safety video on your phone, and then you just show up to your muster station. They scan your medallion so that they know that you know where it's at, and it's done. It's really, really simple, really, really easy, but every cruise passenger has to do this before the ship can set sail. So we try to get it knocked out pretty quick.
You've done so, you need to head to your muster station.
Okay guys, and as soon as we got checked in at the muster station, the bell turned 1 o'clock and they announced over the intercom that the rooms were ready. So we ran upstairs real quick and we got into our room. So we're gonna go ahead and unpack, and that way that's done. And after that, the rest of the trip is pure vacation. All the work part of it is done. Now this room is a little bit smaller than the mini suite that we had on the Royal Princess when we went to Alaska 3 months ago, but it's still a very nice room. It's just a little bit smaller. But there's only the two of us. Remember, we had Mama S with us then. With only the two of us, this is all we really need. All right, guys, check it out. This is a little different for me. This is the first time we've been on a cruise with a large group, multiple passengers. And truth is, Katie and I don't know them all. We know Wes and Cindy. We know Dee and Anthony. But some of Dee and Anthony's family are here as well, and we've never met them before, at least until the cruise. We met a few of them earlier today when we were eating in the buffet area. But there's a lot of people here we didn't meet, and we have cabins in a row. So we've actually got the balconies opened up. So we've got 4 balconies in a row that we can actually go back and forth to each other's rooms, kind of hang out. So yeah, real important to keep the curtains closed when we're changing now. But anyway, I want to get back to the muster drill thing for a moment. And this is why it's important to do this when you first get on the ship. It is now 10 after 3, and the ship was supposed to leave at 3 o'clock, but they just made an announcement a few minutes ago that there are still 300 and something people that have not completed the safety steps. So the ship is going to leave late because people aren't doing what they're supposed to do. I think it's important on Embarkation Day, get the absolute must-do things done and out of the way early. That way you can start your vacation and just relax. So now what's happening is staff members, crew members, they're going around trying to locate these people. Keep in mind, we all have medallions, and so they know where everybody is, and they know who has not registered and done it. They got to find all those people and make them like follow the rules. It's maritime law. You have to do this, or the ship is not allowed to leave the dock. So, you know, get with the program, guys. All right, guys, so we've been told that we are cleared to leave and should be pulling out in about 15 minutes. And as I walk up here to a deck 18, which is like the sports deck, we can see there's a celebrity ship pulling out right now. All right, as the celebrity ship leaves, it looks like the patrol boats are gearing up to clear the way for us. There's the 2 here, and there's another one down there, and a couple more over there actually. Obviously they got to make sure that all the small craft are out of the way as something like this leaves the dock and makes its way out through the canal. Up here, once again, you can see how close our hotel actually was to the ship. Alright guys, check it out. You can see a couple of catamarans here with a tall mast, and there's a few others on the other side of the bridge. They just sounded the bell, so I think the drawbridge is getting ready to come up so that they can pass through. right, guys, we're now pushing away from the dock and heading towards the inlet. So we're gonna head out to sea here in just a moment.
We went through Hurricane Donna.
All right, so we have officially left the port and vacation has begun. The cruise has begun. As you can see, another ship is following suit. As soon as we cleared the way, they started making their way out as well. But I think we're gonna end this one here. This is Embarkation Day. We've got dinner plans with Wes and Cindy in a little bit, so we're gonna go get changed for that. And we'll have more cruise videos coming to you in the next couple of days. We'll have more cruise videos coming to you throughout the week, guys. It's a 7-day cruise, but I wanted to make Embarkation Day its own video, and then tomorrow maybe we'll do a full ship tour. It's very similar to the Royal Princess we were on back in August, but it's very different at the same time. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next time we see you, keep those engines running.